What's good, Africa? Once again, it's Wednesday, the new Friday. Streaming live from the Good House, featuring your favorite hosts.
Service at your service. It's going to be a great show, man.
For you, P. Trizzy, baby. What's up?
What up? Shuru James.
Charles Slim, kama kawa. On this week's show, DJ Kevin Echo on the decks. Our guest host is none other than Caroline Mutoko, and on What the Fashion, Kipato and Branded. This is the Midnight Hump Show.
I'm the new feature. Hey,
what's going on?
Wrong crowd.
Midnight Hump Show, episode 40. Hey, what a guan, good people.
How you doing?
Caroline, don't even.
I was going
it's not
to
yet.
leave.
Not yet.
And I'm out. Drop the mic.
It's too early, man.
And we're just beginning.
It is just the
man.
beginning.
Thank you so much for joining us, Cheryl.
Yes.
Look at the people around me.
Okay.
That's why I'm wearing pink. In case you were wondering.
No, he's wearing pink because... Come on, I feel like you should announce it first before I do. You should let the people know what you're doing to make yourself feel better, to make yourself feel comfortable. Why are you wearing pink?
Yeah, what's going on?
Laundry. So,
Now, I'll just say congratulations, by the way, because nobody knows, evidently, about your brand ambassadorship for Machakos County. You have the yellow phone going on, the pink tag, the pink cap.
God.
So, I mean,
With the
shout out.
yellow.
wait.
Shout
This
out,
is
man.
why tribalism will never end.
No, we're celebrating.
In fact, let's just stick with that. The reason he's doing this whole Kamba magic is because yours truly is here. You should have told me.
Bang, bang!
Bang,
High five.
bang.
There we go.
I seriously thought you were going to leave me hanging.
Yes, and I've got lipstick.
No!
Yes.
I think it's time for
there's-
intros, please.
There's no
People are
such
wondering
thing
out
as
there.
too much.
Sure.
I mean, it goes so
Just-
well with your
just a
top
little.
Cheryl, can
and
we do
your hat.
intros
Bro,
already?
you walked into that one.
Just a little.
No.
Just a little.
No.
Tough guys wear pink
Here's why.
and use
You
lip
don't put
balm.
that stuff
I don't
anywhere on your lips.
Excuse me.
You see what's going on here?
This is maroon and red and everything. It's just-
Exactly.
I promise you guys we're going to introduce ourselves somewhere in here.
Good
something.
people, beautiful people of the world. Thank you so much for tuning into the Midnight Hump Show. We are episode 48. Cuarantos ocho.
Ochos
That's not-
nachos.
How do you say it in Kamba? Ndese.
Even if you try.
Hey.
Dude, that
Offer me
sounds
money.
tight.
Yeah. Arobaini na nane. Hiyo
Like, no.
Oh my
naweza,
God,
hiyo
but
nanaweza.
still, thank you for tuning into the Midnight Hump Show. I'm Shirley here, reporting live from the 254.
Jeff, Jam Master J, back in the place on this pink edition.
You know what it is.
48. We're going in.
Caroline Mutoko wondering what I got myself into.
And the pink guy,
Kevin Service at your service. We have another Kevin in the building. Sir, introduce yourself.
Yo, they call me Echo, Kevin Echo. I'm a DJ.
Kevin
produce
Echo.
trap
I'm
and drum
Kevin.
and bass.
He echoes me.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait,
We have a thing going on.
did you just say that you produce drum and bass? What?
Yeah.
Dude, okay. It's gonna be a good
Why?
show. This is gonna be a good, because this drum and bass, that's why.
Man, can we get the show flow?
What's wrong with this guy? Can you pick
Show
up a
flow,
book?
please.
Okay.
Show flow,
All
Cheryl.
right,
Show
guys,
flow.
this show, this 48th show, the flow is we have an inbox on Ratchet. We're going to shout out our good peoples. We're going to move on to What the Fashion. What the Fashion. Then we're going to have an open conversation. And then we're going to get into party kinda, and then we're going to wrap out. So it's going to go real quick,
Actually, you know what?
and you're going to love it.
I'm thinking, because Caroline, she sleeps at freaking 9. We have to do the open convo first so she
Wait a
cannot
minute.
leave.
Wait a minute.
Hold up.
I used to sleep at 9 when I had to get up at 4. Now I wake up at 4:45, so I sleep at 10:30.
Oh my gosh, what a big difference.
You know, I was getting ready to be like, and then like, no.
Nothing.
There's no saving that, is there?
Anyway,
No.
inbox.
You need
Jam
to-
Master J, the
Inbox,
pink
let's
hater.
do this.
Yes.
Okay, this pink edition, we've got Dennis Osiemo at Dennis Osiemo.
Osiemo.
At Milton 222. Shout out to you. Lee Moai at Miss Kate, also in the house. And of course, last but definitely not the least, it's a female minion. Check Sugar. Karibu sana.
Dang, your list doesn't have Brian Akuma. I didn't hear
Brian Akuma is there.
Yeah.
Milton 222.
222.
Come on now.
Yes, sir.
I didn't hear Brian Akuma.
Yo, Pink Panther.
The pink.
Focus.
Oh, I like.
I think it's time for Ratchet.
Panther. Yeah.
Sure, what you got for us, man? Ratchet T,
okay.
Ratchet T.
So my Ratchet news today comes from the United Kingdoms, you know, where they have the kings and the queens and the royal babies and long white baptism dresses that look like wedding dresses and all of that goodness.
Did you practice that? That was
And-
pretty good.
Oh, thank you. United Kingdom, if you're looking for an intro spokesperson, my name is Shirley Hero. Available every Wednesday on the Midnight
Sure,
Hour
dang
from
it.
10.
Ratchet.
So, going back to Europe, they have put a tax on tampons.
No. we
Tampon
just-
tax.
Please, your Ratchet
That's
news. Let's not
rubbish.
even.
No, excuse me.
No,
No.
Excuse me.
There's two of us here.
Thank you.
Talk to me.
Thank you. So, they're calling tampons
Uh-huh.
a luxury item
No, but-
that should therefore be taxed.
How is it luxury?
Actually, technically speaking, it is.
How is it luxury?
Because you could use a pad instead.
Cotton.
No, what is wrong with you? No.
Cotton sales
No.
have gone down.
No.
quite a
No,
bit
no, no,
since-
no, no.
Don't even go there.
No.
Not when you're in the pink.
Thank you. Oh, honey, you've been
It's all a
using
setup.
it.
They don't even know. It's all a setup.
No.
Kev
So-
today.
So, guys, I mean, tampons have a tax now, and can we just compare things? Let me just break this convo because, I mean, you clearly don't get it.
Clearly, this nonsense was started
Now,
by a
let
guy.
me tell you what doesn't have a tax.
On it. Tell me.
Razors, condoms,
Uh-huh.
lubricants,
Uh-huh.
sunscreen, and nicotine patches. They all are free of tax. But because a tampon is now categorized in
As-
the EU, European Union, as a luxury item,
Just go back to those
it is
items that have
now
no
being
tax.
taxed. Razors
Uh-huh.
for men,
Uh-huh.
condoms for men, lubricants for men, if they're not doing it right, sunscreen, I mean, sunscreen, whatever.
Can I just clear
Nicotine
something up?
patches.
Yes. No. So here's the problem with that list.
Okay.
Okay. Menstruation is mandatory.
Exactly.
The rest of this nonsense is elective.
Okay, but here's the
Wow.
thing. Let me just throw a spanner in the works. Not that I
Try.
support this. You can just feel the temperature in the room just rise up a couple of
Nothing.
degrees.
No,
Man,
because
say
no,
it.
because
But this is what I'm asking though.
What?
You do. I'm not saying that everything should have a tax, but you have a choice. You could use a tampon. You could use a pad. As in,
No,
so
but
like,
not
if you so
No,
wish.
but how backward is the EU? A couple of years ago, I remember one of the most amazing things I was ever involved in was part of the conversation that took the VAT off sanitary towels in Kenya. And before we got into that whole conversation with P&G, I did not know that in Kenya, and by the way, Ratich can clarify this, in Kenya, sanitary towels were classified under luxury brands, right next to cognac, Mercedes, and cigars.
get outta here.
Right
boom.
there. So, no.
The European Union is trying to find their African roots. Don't even. Just don't. Just don't. And also, can we just get to the? I mean, I don't want to get graphic, but it's not a luxury.
It isn't,
to
like I said.
have your period every month.
No,
it's not a luxury.
It's mandatory. The rest of this nonsense is elective.
Exactly. It's not a luxury to feel like someone is scraping your
Inside.
your
Okay, moving on.
Your insides,
Look,
okay?
I wish I
It
had a
ain't
sound
cute.
effect for
It ain't
that.
cute. But so this is my I guess let me just bring you guys back to,
Please.
Yes.
Earth here.
Please.
Twitter went in. So
Oh,
here are
nice.
some of my favorite tweets.
Oh, God.
Was going to run a nice bubbly bath, but then I decided of shoving a wad of cotton wool up my bag was a more indulgent treat.
Apparently.
Tampon tax.
Yes.
Can we get the next one, please?
Gosh.
Payday soon. Can't wait to treat myself to a little
Little
luxury.
luxury.
Hey.
Tampon tax.
Hello.
You know.
Got your period? Go on. Indulge yourself. Tampon tax.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh,
Having a
come on,
pamper
man.
session. It's so
Yes.
nice to be surround yourself with luxury every now and again.
I love these girls.
Right?
Yes.
I mean, they really got it. I mean, it really is a soothing evening.
Are there any women in this parliament that can actually make sure that this doesn't go through?
Yes, so hopefully it doesn't, because now after
nonsense.
protests that have been going on.
Protests.
No. I know.
Careful.
Like, I swear, I know this guy. Like, can
You
I
have
just
to love
can I
this
just
better.
reiterate that his Twitter is at servehis. So kindly blow up his Twitter, ladies. Go ham.
Blow it up like a
But there've been. Oh,
Man, too soon, bro. Too soon. Too soon.
But there have been protests. There were 2 girls who were standing outside of Parliament who were on their period and didn't wear any tampons. So they were just
Until he says, please.
It was a lot.
done this.
So they are trying to redo this tax, and hopefully it doesn't come through. And also, Africa, don't take notes here. You know, just leave shit tax free, okay? If your razors are tax free, if your condoms are tax free, if your lubes are tax free because you just don't know how to do it right or put it down right, then do not tax tampons.
Just as a fact, women use all those things as well that you've just mentioned. Jeff, do you have Ratchet?
Yes, I do have Ratchet news.
How are you just gonna do that though?
Yes, what do you have?
That's Ratchet.
No, we need to move on.
And in my Ratchet news, we're still keeping it in that nether region.
No.
But we're moving continents. To Africa, to Kenya, to Nakuru.
All right.
Where there's a factory where if you're going to work in that factory, you have to check in commando. Bila bra, bila panty.
What kind of factory is this?
I know.
What are they selling? Is this the 70s? Is this Pablo Escobar all over it? What's going on?
Are you commando right now? You're a little smiley over there.
He's like, been there.
It's not a story about baking soda. Wow. No, it's not. What's happening in there is that it's a garment factory, and the owner's complaining that there's been a lot of theft.
In what sense?
So
what they do? They wear everything?
Yeah, so they wear their bras and the panties, so you check in and you live in like 3 boxers, you know, if you're a chick, you're like 4, 3 bras, 4 bras.
So you've got to
there's a lot
check
of stuff
in
going.
naked and
So
come
when
out
you leave naked,
That's funny, man.
there'll be like 0 theft, so it's all going to sales.
I think he's also
That's
a perv.
hilarious.
He just wants to see nips. He just wants to see a whole bunch of nips.
No.
He just wants to be like, I see you. Oh, I see you. Oh, hey. Oh, Tanisha, you back? Oh, hello.
Oh, freaking Shiro.
Clearly, it's a cold day.
Jerry, are you cold? It's okay, I got you. Come hug me. How are you? How's your mother?
Group
How's your
hug.
father? Group hug.
before we start
He's like,
the
oh,
day
I
at
dropped
work.
something. Let me just get on my knees. Group hug. Please. Please.
Yeah.
Are you sure
that's
you didn't
what's
make up
happening.
that story?
To all our
I kid
guests
you not.
yet to be on the show, please don't leave. This never happens.
And if you're
Ever.
streaming in from Naikuru, I'm sorry, but that expose had to be done.
Okay.
Just had to.
Expose.
Had to.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, man.
Let's get a little serious, though.
Really?
This Peter guy. What has he done? Mangiti.
Mangiti.
Is that how you say his name?
Mangits.
Mangits.
Yeah, man.
That's what we've decided we're calling him now.
what he decided.
I've noticed that the hashtag trending is arrest Mangiti, and I don't know what he's done.
What's going on?
Well, apparently he withdrew his statement, and I'm wondering, did we have
I
documents?
think we even have pictures of that.
Really?
What's
Yes.
I was worried for a second.
Oh.
I thought I was going to see like.
Okay, Kevin, can you read this for us? Or someone?
Okay, let me read that.
Please.
To reverse these errors and to avoid recurrence of similar glaring omissions, I have instituted the necessary internal measures to get to the bottom of how they might
They may have
occurred. What's he saying?
So he's basically saying this is
like,
in reference.
well,
You get that? You're like,
What's that guy who always uses big words?
PLO.
Oh yeah.
He's pulling a PLO right now.
So to reverse these errors and to avoid recurrence of similar glaring omissions, I have instituted the necessary internal measures. So he has used measures now to get to the bottom of how they may have occurred.
Got it. So,
Is this, so he's just trying to say there was a typo. Is that what he's saying?
That's what he's trying to say.
essentially, yeah.
And he doesn't know what happened.
Yes,
So he's still
saying
trying to get the bottom
of it. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
I'm not sure either.
So this is when we went from pens and for 8,000 shillings to 290.
Speaking of
Is that
pens.
what he's talking about?
Yes.
But this whole thing is so disillusioning, though. You know, for a second there, I thought, like, you know, when Guru is a budding pianist, that whole grand piano. I was like, so she has so many talents.
You have so many issues I don't know
No,
about.
there are so many loose things in this story. And I'm like, from the piano in her room, we have loose vibrators that
Is it
nobody's-
in her room or is it in her office?
In her
Okay,
office.
wait. Can we just... For the people like myself who don't know what the hell you guys are talking about, what the hell happened?
So part of these glaring errors
Yeah.
was a Yamaha piano. There were photocopying machines for 1.6 million.
Right, okay.
There was, of course, the roller
Yes.
ball pens, not Bics
Yeah.
for 8,000 shillings, and then there was I do understand there were vibrators
Yes,
also,
yeah,
which
there
were
were
meant for HIV, sexual reproduction, education.
Vibrators.
Yeah.
What you vibrate? You can't vibrate. You can't vibrate HIV.
Well, I hear though for demonstrations.
So this dude peels back his statement. Do you think he was threatened, maybe?
Bananas, cucumbers.
Oh, you're still.
I'm still there. Corn on the cob. I don't know.
Caroline, seriously,
To be honest, I don't understand what happened. Number one, were they his figures to start with? Or did somebody find some numbers and put them out there, and now he's sitting there saying, I don't know how that happened.
I think it's probably like a
look-
fall guy.
Yeah.
Those ones of
Yep.
if you don't clean up this mess,
Yep.
by the way, it's your head on the line.
It's your head on the
yeah,
line.
so sort it out.
But should it ever be like this? And even first of all, can we just clarify that they were? And I need to clarify. This is why I've got a pen. This is not a Beidou.
It's not a Biro pen.
Oh, we're gonna do this again.
Yes, we
Stop.
have to.
Please.
This is not a Beidou pen. So what?
Producer said it's a vibe. Never mind. It's a.
Actually, thought it was you.
clarify.
You trying to get us fired,
No,
Mr.
it's not.
Producer?
Yes.
What
It's
sort
a
of
what?
one?
This is what you call a roller ball. Actually, this is the best. So I own this. I went out and bought this because I was like, what are we going to talk about? Because people don't understand how come it was 290. So these, the textbook center, go for about 200 shillings, 220. I
Each.
still understand, yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I still don't understand why 290.
Yeah.
Which brings me to the other thing. Corruption is not just government.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's talk about
private
it. It's
sector.
those other Negroes.
Those other ones were sitting there watching Kina Mangiti talk about reversal of errors and
Yes.
bottom of how they occurred.
As they tweet, arrest Mangiti.
Yes, they're tweeting because they've already made their money at 290 a pen.
Thank you.
Crazy. Why is it we don't shame private sector who actually aids and abates the corruption?
I think it's because private sector blames on the government because if the government is able to get away with it, then why can't private sector?
Yeah, but why do we act like they're just by themselves?
just-
They sell
Yeah.
themselves Yamaha pianos. Some person went and said, "Listen, I can get you one of those, but don't pay what is normally paid. I can inflate
That's
it."
pretty much what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is,
Yeah.
and it confuses me. In fact, remember the NYS saga? Now that we're still with Mangiti, has he explained that one away,
the
or is he
NYS?
going to institute the necessary internal measures to get to the bottom?
He hasn't gotten to the bottom yet.
He hasn't got to the bottom yet.
So when he gets
and
there-
NYS is at the bottom.
He'll come back and he'll get started from the bottom. Now we're here with all
Man,
these.
I hate that song.
Nigga, we
Thanks,
made it.
Jeff.
Nigga, we made it.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, so that's.
I don't know.
On the wrist.
But I will tell you this much: watching him yesterday, pressure or something, but he,
I think it was just threats,
He was just
really, I
really unconvincing.
True that.
He was
It was
totally
threats.
unconvincing. Sorry,
Anyway,
Mangiti.
that's it as far as serious news. Back to the ratchetness.
Yes, please.
I was just thinking
that
the other
is
day about the weirdest questions people have ever asked me.
Okay.
In my entire Caroline, stop it. In my entire life. I'm just gonna do this real quick.
Is that why you wore pink? Like just to get
Yes.
in that awkward zone?
It is actually.
Okay, fine.
What's under that hat you're wearing? Because I'm always wearing a hat. I thought about it long and hard. Here's what I'm hiding under my hat. All the money that disappears from government is under there. The other sock you're always looking for: fried chicken, holy grail, a unicorn, and the meaning of life.
Can you take
How
off your
come I
hat?
can't find pink glow-in-the-dark condoms? Somebody asked me that.
I thought, okay, for the record though, there are these kids in the UK who came up with those glow-in-the-dark condoms. I'm sure they had one in pink.
I'm sure there's some in pink.
Somebody was looking for them online. And they asked me that.
Okay.
Because
Why
you're-
would they ask me that?
Why not?
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Once
like,
again.
they ran out of
Because you're a
dye.
colorful person.
One pink is enough, if you know what I'm saying. The Gentlemen's Pink Panther Club had a busy month. I don't know, man.
Okay.
The
There's a
weirdest
lot of
question,
sexual
though. I
innuendos
know,
up
right?
in that answer.
Look,
What?
check this out. This is a portrait of the Pope made with what? Sure guess.
Condoms.
Freaking condoms.
No.
Yeah, that's all condoms. People are just crazy.
Oh.
Somebody
That's very
asked me,
detailed.
how can I get cocaine? Where can I get cocaine in bulk? I'm not
In
joking.
bulk.
Last week, yeah. Do you know where I can get cocaine in bulk? And I was thinking, Koinange Street, that Tuskie's over there, maybe? River Road. If those don't work, you gotta find it in OLX. So OLX
No, but
will have cocaine in bulk. That's pretty much it for my
Are you
list,
sure these are
man.
not the guys who? I'm sure you've got in that inbox. How can I join Illuminati?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I love.
Who is
Yes.
reaching out to you? Like
No, it's no joke, by the
But
way. It's real.
yes, and they're
Would you like to join the Illuminati?
no,
They
how
want to know
can
how.
I?
You're already a member.
Yeah, apparently
So they
I'm
wanna know
already a
how.
member.
DJ Echo,
I was about to say.
how can I join the Illuminati?
Yes.
Huh?
You have to know some guys. You know.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I know
Well,
you
well.
got
He
a lot
knows.
of triangles
He
on that
knows.
shirt there. I don't know. See that? Yeah. Anyway, that's it for Ratchet news and some serious. That still was Ratchet, I think.
It was
Freaking
totally-
Peter Mangits.
It's all ratchet. It's all ratchet.
All
That's
of
why
it
it's
is.
ratchet news.
I
That's
know,
why
man.
it's
We're gonna
ratchet
check
news.
out a video, and then after that, we're gonna have open conversations. We're gonna talk about crowdfunding, social media bullying. Caroline knows about that. What else are we gonna talk about? The Jadudi Fund. You guys remember that?
Yeah, true that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna do that with Zawadi Nyongo, of course, and then after that, we're gonna have What the Fashion. So you guys stick around.
This is a Midnight Hump Show, yo. Get excited. What?
Midnight Hump Show, episode 48. Kevin Service still in the building. Jam Master J, Caroline and Toko. I like the hoodie, by the way. Harvard?
Yes.
I see you.
It's very important, by the way.
Kevin Echo still on the decks, trying to sign you guys up for Illuminati. I don't know what the is up with that. This is Open Conversations. Now, this young lady, I mean, her last name speaks of pretty much what you need to know, but she defines herself
What did he just say, though?
uniquely.
As
Can I?
Okay, fine. Finish the intro, man.
finish, yeah,
Finish the
finish.
intro. Finish the intro.
finish this Pink Panther.
Zoadi, see what you walked into? She is the brains behind, well, the co-creator of the Jadudi Fund, Digital Ubuntu. She is a feminist digital media consultant. Please write that down. Thank you. Zawadi Nyongo, good people.
Welcome.
Karibu sana. How you doing?
Asante.
How you
First
doing?
of all, this is so loud.
Oh, you want me to turn that down for you?
Yes, please.
Freaking Jeff.
You're the one shouting, man. That's the
Oh,
problem.
wow. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
much
you.
better.
First of all,
Oh, really?
that music, who is that?
Maji.
Maji? Thank you. By the way, there's this beef going on right now with like a couple rappers. Have you heard about it,
yeah,
Jeff?
man.
I
Yeah.
love it.
I haven't heard anything about Maji. I haven't heard anything about Vigeti and Kalamashaka.
Funny thing is, Calligraph has actually released a diss song.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
really?
afternoon. Yeah, he's like, okay, if we're going to do it,
Let's do
let's
it.
not make a meal. Let's do it. So that one's out there.
Freaking ridiculous.
But I'll tell
Vigeti
you,
is the king.
The person who's getting my vote is Giuliani. I mean, he's on fire and constantly uploading stuff.
He's busy.
You know, very busy.
Online. Speaking of busy online, Zawadi, let's talk about that. Let's talk. Where do we even start? Good grief.
Start with all the stuff you know said was all about her.
What is digital Ubuntu?
You see, I wrote that down because
Well,
I've seen it.
It is a conversation that I'm hoping we can have as Kenyans about how to make the internet a more civilized space. Because right now, it is a hot
Good luck with that.
mess.
People like Jeff around. I don't. Yeah, you're right, man. Freaking Jeff over here.
I'm just
It makes it-
pink. We call it out. You are
Whatever, man.
Yeah, so it makes it really difficult for those who are trying to do good to do it. It's like you're getting in the way. And I guess with my own experience with cyberbullying, and I've had several experiences in the last few years, But most recently, I thought, no, a different conversation has to happen. And who wants to have this conversation? How can we create the same Ubuntu spirit that we have as Africans, transfer it online?
Yeah.
So while the haters will always be there, the small-minded
They're
people who wake up in the
entertaining.
morning and say, "Who are we going to roast today?" And that's their agenda for the day.
Yes.
They will continue to exist, but I think if more people are having a more civilized conversation, we can create spaces on the digital space for transformational conversations, for progression. And I'm specifically thinking about the fact that the next election is coming up soon. And Kenyans assert their power online because they don't feel that they have power offline.
Anywhere else. That's
Exactly.
also true.
So it's a case of just feeling really disempowered. So at first I was really angry just thinking about the nonsense that happens online. And then I got to a place of compassion. Like, things are bad.
And you can tell.
Things are really
Guys
bad.
are angry.
And people are angry.
Yes.
And they use the only space where they feel I have power.
Yeah.
In my 140 characters, I can take someone down
Or at least just let it out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Which is funny because you were mentioning that in our conversation that these people, like, you meet them in person and they're like so meek. and-
Exactly.
I mean, the number of people I meet, and somebody will turn around and tell me, Caroline, you do know who that is, and I'm like, who's that? And then they'll say, give me your Twitter handle, this guy. I'm like, oh, you wrote that? And they're like, apana, suivo, and that's why I never take it seriously. And I know I spoke about this at Digital Camp. But like most people post and go, they actually don't come back. And if you ask them like a day later, they're like, I did. They always look
They have no
confused.
idea.
They have no idea.
But that speaks to what you're talking about because they go, but the people they've affected still
Stay.
remain. in
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
And they stay with the impact of what other people have said or done. And, some people have developed a thick skin, like Caroline, over years.
And I was telling him, I mean, I had 18 years to
Yeah.
grow into my fame, and I come from a generation that was raised by wolves. We didn't have car seats, we didn't have helmets, we didn't have shin pads, we didn't have sunscreen. So we're made of Teflon. We're always looking at you like, okay, that's nice. Next.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
there's a lot of people
Who don't?
aren't,
Yes. Yeah.
who aren't that strong. We have many cases of suicide following cyberbullying
I was
around
gonna
the
ask you
world.
about that because you told me it's happened. Has it happened
It's
here?
happened in Kenya. Yeah, there was a recent case of a woman on Facebook who did commit suicide.
Wow.
Yeah.
For me, the bigger question is, we can all be doing this online, but isn't it like a bigger problem in the sense that it's the whole attitude of guys, even when they're coming for something good, they'll come
Yes.
and look for the bad in it
Yes.
before they comment on the good.
Yes.
kind
So
of
what's happening
scenario.
online is just a reflection of what's happening offline.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it still baffles me. Like, why would anyone want to prevent another from doing good when that good is beneficial to everybody?
Yes, but
so
why
for
should it be
example,
you?
with crowdfunding, we're just now opening up a space for crowdfunding
Yes.
in Kenya. And every day there's a new crowdfunding campaign.
Yes.
Because people see an opportunity to raise money. And right now it's mostly for crisis situations,
Yes.
mostly for cases around cancer. Hopefully we could get to a stage where it's not just about crises. We're raising money for development projects. We're raising money for a startup, for an artist who's creating something.
Yeah, like you were talking about Kickstarter and whatnot. something
Exactly,
like
that we would have our own Kickstarter in Kenya. But if you immediately start to damage that space by creating a sense of fear and distrust, and you can't trust any of these people, they're just stealing money. What happens when you are the person who has a relative who is in a situation that you need to raise money for, and you've already tarnished that space?
I get it.
It no longer exists.
exists. True.
Speaking of that space, though, the Duty Fund, there's a lot of dust that came up with all of that. Has it settled? What's the status?
It has,
of that? Is it
like
out?
Caroline said,
Yeah.
people make noise one day, and then 2
They
days,
move on
3
to the
days,
next
and then
day.
they move on to the next thing.
Yeah, and if you
Do
meet
I
them
know-
3 weeks later and say, why do you do that? Like, what's wrong with you, Bana?
Yeah.
Your kitu ilikuwa last month.
However, I don't know. Nobody knows how that has impacted the crowdfunding space. So it would be interesting to talk to, and you can't really compare because each campaign is different from the other.
Very.
But there are many campaigns that are not visible. It's not the 10 million mission. It's not the I Stand with Janet. It's not the 1 milli for Jadudi.
It's a small
It
ones.
is Bring Back Olo. It is
Yeah.
Give for Ezra. It is and then the many others that nobody even knows about. I get tagged almost every single day
On something. Absolutely.
and they're tagging for several weeks. So while some of us might be able to do it in 2 days, 3 days, there are some people who are struggling over weeks to raise money.
Yeah.
Ezra died the day Jadudi left.
Yes, I
Yes.
know that because I was like, what happened to this guy?
Yeah.
I remember that actually hurt me a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it hurt Jadudi, it hurt his friends because they knew him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they did.
Now, how do you
And
think we can
I didn't
improve
know
that
him.
space, though?
How do we improve it?
Like in the sense of, like, okay, for example, let's just be specific. What
Yeah.
made this campaign so successful?
One, it was a really powerful story. I mean, this was his 4th brain tumor. Anybody thinks a tumor in the brain, that's big. I mean, all cancers are big, but in the brain, that's a whole other story. Secondly, he's a university student. He has so many friends, and he's such a lovable character. So there were foot soldiers. Like the minute we put this thing online, even though they had 100 followers, 250,
No, they
were
moved.
on it for 48 hours straight. They weren't sleeping.
Wow.
Thirdly, it was on a powerful platform, and it was a powerful story well told by Biko. Next, I have crowdfunding skills, strategic development.
Okay.
So I know how to mobilize, galvanize people to do things.
Yeah.
I know who to talk to. I've built relationships over years with different influencers who are about change. So it's not about tagging a celebrity who
Thank
has
you.
who
Yeah.
doesn't care about
Yes.
Yeah.
cancer or who doesn't care about
Yeah.
social change. You might tag them, but they won't really stay engaged, right? So, I communicated with all those people before we launched the campaign. I gave them a summary of the story, and I said, look, we're doing this tomorrow.
So
Can you
let's
help?
go. Yes.
Let's go.
Yeah.
And once we went hard. And we also had a credible institution, the Africa Cancer Foundation, that backed the campaign by giving us their pay bill. So you're not sending it to some M-Pesa account somewhere.
Yes.
You need to have that credibility
Correct.
as well. Then the fact that it trended and people were moved and it kept trending, it was way more successful than we thought. We never in a million years thought we would raise
Which, by
7
the
times
way,
the amount.
Yeah, like if you
But-
don't mind. Go ahead, Karen.
Can I? So she just said about damaging the space. There's a young lady who sent me a message today for her dad. Her dad is in dire need of help. And I don't know where to put up her story because I'm sitting there thinking, are we even in the mental space to help her father? And you're right. When that space has been damaged, I'm sitting here and her Facebook page is Every Girl's First Love is Dad. Her dad needs help. And Lily, I'm telling you now, I'm gonna put it up. But it's true. When you damage a space, I've been holding on for almost 48 hours to put this thing out. And she's asking me, when are you gonna put it up? And I know she needs this help, but if I don't put it up in the right time, in the right mental space, it will disappear. It will disappear.
Yeah.
And that's
So
something else I
The
want to throw in
timing and
there.
the space,
The space
is really
is so
critical. And you
important,
never
yeah.
know. You just never know.
Because something else is, there's been the Jadudi campaign, there's been Ezra, there's a minus 10 million mission. Do you feel like at some point you'll have like a donor fatigue of
It's called
sort? You're
appeal
like,
fatigue, and it's
another
real.
hashtag, and you're like, come on, guys,
Yes.
Yeah,
let's
no,
move on.
it's real. It's very real. Like for me, who gets directly tagged every day, one, it's also heartbreaking because you see one heartbreaking story after another. At some point,
yeah.
you also get numb to it, or I just immediately. I want to step back from
Yes.
it because
by the way,
I don't
that's what
want to
you
get
said.
hooked. Like I'm a very passionate and highly sensitive person. So I know if I get into this story,
It's all in.
It's all in. I mean, Jadudi is still on my lap like 4 months later. It's not, for me, it's not just a matter of raising the money and then go off to India and,
And yay.
and yay. Like I have been walking that journey with him throughout his entire time in India, coming back. He's still recovering. Every day is a different day. Some days he has headaches, other days, nausea, other days it's one thing after another. Yeah.
Okay. Now, I wanted to bring up some of the numbers from the fund, which to me were staggering. Some things were really weird. If we could get the crowdfunding analysis picture up, because I think it said about maybe 12,000 people.
14,000 people were engaged. No, I saw it.
Like,
Contributions.
some of them I didn't understand. What's the difference between these two? Unique contributions and transactions.
Because there were some people who gave more
More
than
than
once.
Okay.
Yeah.
So those are these guys?
No,
Or-
unique contributors gave once.
Once.
Yes.
So
The repeat contributors were 567.
Okay.
So if you add those up, there was 12,886 transactions.
gotcha. Okay. So now, as far as people, how many people gave according to this?
12,262
Okay.
unique contributors.
So 12,262 people raised 5 million or something?
7.1
Which
million.
is insane.
The average was 500 shillings. But there were donations as little as 10 bob.
I love it.
Yeah.
Now,
Those
as
ones
far
are
The
as
10 bob
lovely.
guys, I keep saying I need
If you get the
those,
social
I need
media one
those
up.
are
Those are the guys.
Yeah.
Now, as far as social media, because part of the conversation is just about that, like the mentions, the users, and whatnot. This was probably, of course, the biggest way to raise the funds.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming this is just Twitter
Yes.
for the most part.
Yes.
Not even Facebook or
No.
whatnot,
No.
which I find.
So it was a Twitter-heavy campaign
Yeah.
because the platform that I use most is Twitter.
Okay.
But then it took a life of its
So
own on Facebook and Instagram. Different people started posting it. Other conversations were happening. I was entirely focused on Twitter.
Okay. Which, I mean, that's amazing considering in fact, I think it's a statistic that Facebook is the most popular website in Kenya,
It is.
isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember putting up the story myself, and it probably got shared, and I've probably never seen anything like this, and I'll check again, and if you can, check on my Facebook page. I think it got shared almost 1,000 times.
Wow.
That story itself. I mean, I was like, okay, Biko can spin a line.
Yeah.
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 But congratulations to you guys, man, and the work you did, especially for that. He's probably eternally grateful for that.
Yes.
One last thing I want to dive into. Why do you call yourself a feminist digital media consultant?
Because feminism
Can it
is...
fit on a card?
Who needs a card when you have Twitter and your Twitter is your CV?
140 characters.
Yes. Feminism is the strongest part of my identity. So even when I'm doing my social justice work online, it's from a feminist lens.
Okay.
And that's about recognizing that women are human. That's the most basic description, definition of feminism. But feminism has also gotten a really bad rap.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You
Because most
know?
guys
Yeah.
hear that and
Yeah.
their walls are up.
It's
They're
like,
like,
"Oh,
oh man, here's
feminist."
another man basher.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kind of thing.
And yet, I can't understand really why anybody would not be a feminist. Because it's about creating a world that everybody can live in peace and harmony, and have bodily autonomy, and have the right to freedom of expression, the right to make choices about their lives.
The right to have an opinion.
Exactly. So feminism is good for everybody, you know? It really is.
Okay.
The same feminists that fight for women's rights are the same feminists that fight for environmental rights, are the same feminists that fight for children's rights. All oppression is interconnected.
Okay.
And that's the basis of feminism. Racism, classism, homophobia,
Even tribalism.
tribalism, yes.
Even
They're
tribalism.
all interconnected.
Interconnected, yes.
Yeah.
And I like that you're saying it's a fight for, because it changes the connotation. Because somebody hears feminism, they just hear something against something.
I know.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So appreciate that. If now, as far as back to social media, if you could just say something to the fans, freaking Caroline.
Before
As
the show's
far
over,
as-
by the way.
Yes.
That will have
no,
to happen.
It won't happen. Please say something to the people of Kenya as far as what they could do with social media. If you could just give them a final word or
Yes.
something.
I say that every post, every like, every favorite, every share is a reflection of who you are, what you're about, what you want to contribute to the world. So before you post, tweet, share, think about it. Are you really proud of yourself? Are you really happy? Are you really contributing to anything good? And if you're still okay with doing it, knowing that you're not doing any of those things, then, I mean, I don't know what to say. Like, I want to build community with people who are like-minded, and I find those people online. I encourage other people to find those people online
There you have it. There's
and
really
build a
nothing
culture of digital
Yeah.
Ubuntu.
Which, by the
Let's
way, she
see.
wrote a blog about that.
Yeah.
You can check that out. I think you have the link on your Twitter, right?
Yes, it's the
And
pinned tweet at
Yes.
the top of my Twitter account.
Zawadi Nyong'o, it's been a pleasure. I hope you guys took notes, as I always say. Always follow the conversation, What's Good _ live on Twitter, WGLive.tv on Instagram. We have What the Fashion coming up. We're going to check out a video from Nairobi Fashion Week. Asante sana. Zawadi.
Thank you for having me.
It was a pleasure.
Hi, my name is Marta Kreinik, and I'm privileged to be part of Nairobi Design Week. I'm proud to introduce Kipato Unbranded, of which I am the founder. Kipato Unbranded is a social enterprise that collaborates with local artists to promote their talents, skills, and give them access to markets. Kipato Unbranded is about beauty and unique designs. We create jewelry that is inspired by everyday people and for everyday people. Our jewelry is made from local materials such as brass, recycled bone, and beads. The name Kipato Unbranded conveys our mission. Kipato in Kiswahili means profit or income. What is unique about Kipato Unbranded is that 50% of our profits go to artists themselves. Our name specifically reflects the word unbranded. Why unbranded? Because it is not for the brand itself, but for the people who create it.
Here by Nairobi Design Week and Kipato Unbranded. Hello. Hi. How you doing? You guys look so. Did you plan this? You're all wearing some form of dark or navy blue here with some gold. This wasn't planned.
That's how our jewelry looks good.
Sure.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So should we start with the jewelry first?
Sure.
Yes. All right. So Kipato means profit.
Yes. So
Yes.
basically, our name is Kipato Unbranded.
Yes.
Which conveys our meaning. So Kipato, and obviously in Kiswahili, means income or profit.
Right.
So what's unique about us is that 50% of our profits go to the artists themselves.
Okay, so you're not necessarily the jewelry makers. You're the platform.
We are both.
Okay.
So it's a collaboration, basically,
All
which
right.
makes us a bit diverse, a bit different from others.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so we collaborate with the artist. So we are designers, and they're also designers.
Yeah.
So we kind of merge and create together.
Exactly. You're building bridges. You're kind of the middleman and the first and the last man. You're
Yeah.
providing a platform for yourselves and other designers.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, what are your favorite designers to work for, or pieces if you're wearing any?
So yeah, we're wearing all of our designs,
Right.
basically. So some of them I've designed, some of them Zippo's designed.
Wow.
Some of them the artists have designed.
Yeah.
Some of them we designed together.
Yes.
So yeah, so some of these that we're wearing are basically, we're showcasing some.
I love the earrings. They're such great statement pieces. I love them. The pointy reminds me of the shield on the Kenyan flag. I love the necklaces, both of them.
Thank
What do
you.
you like? What do you like? What do you like?
The earrings.
The
I like
earrings,
simplicity,
right?
yeah.
The earrings are so that everything. They're
These
so
are actually
statement.
called barafu because they look a bit like an icicle. Yeah.
Right. That's so cool. I love it.
So we want to have really basic kind of pieces and versatile pieces. So you could wear them to work, to the coffee shop, also
Anything.
to awards. We were in the African Journalism Awards and the Kalasha Awards.
Oh, very good. Let me put up my sound effect. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Oh my God, Kevin, where are you? Okay, there we go. Here we go. Yeah, this one. Yeah, thank you. Very nice. That's awesome. And you have featured in Nairobi Design Week before?
No, so this is our first time.
Your first time.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And I think Adrian will tell you a bit more about that.
It's a first time for everyone.
Yes.
It's the first one in Kenya. So.
It's so exciting. Can I ask you why you decided to create Nairobi Design Week? Why now? Why Nairobi Design Week? Why not East Africa Design Week?
Well, actually, a lot of countries tend to have their own design weeks
Right.
just to really show off what they're doing and to bring people in internationally as well. So, actually, Addis is launching about 3 weeks after us, and that's going to be, so it's the right time to be doing it.
That's so cool. So is it a collective design week and then it's based in different places, or is it you're independent and they do their own?
Well, with us, with Nairobi Design Week, it's
different events around the city throughout the week. So we've got a number of venues, iHub, Creatives Garage, Moringa School. Juniper, potentially, I don't know, we'll see. Village Market, of course, we've got the exhibition. Design Market there. We're working with Kilimani Project Foundation and FAFA. Up Magazine, that's where we're doing the launch, and that's on Saturday in 3 days.
Exactly.
So get involved.
It's going to be awesome. This is I think it's a very vital part of our cultural and entertainment and art industry to have this Nairobi Design Week, because it really kind of stands out, key players who are contributing to our cultural influences that are influencing the rest of the world. I mean, I don't know if you guys noticed for Milan Fashion Week last year, a lot of top designers were taking African prints and African designs and kind of using them and getting inspired by them. Do you guys do that with your jewelry? Where do you get your inspiration from? How do you come up with these pieces?
So actually that's one of our kind of taglines, is that our jewelry is inspired by everyday people for everyday people. So if you watch the video, we kind of point that out. And we want it to be for everybody. We want it to be accessible for everybody. I wasn't trained to be a jewelry designer.
Out of passion.
Right? So everybody can do it. Everybody has an artist in themselves, and I think we want to do it in an ethically responsible way. That's why we're a social enterprise, and that's why we want to work collaboratively with the artists, and also provide capacity building for them as well to grow and fit into their creative intuitions as well.
Definitely. And I mean, you guys are going to be at Nairobi Design Week. And how did you pick the artists and the platforms and the designers and the people to get involved? Did you reach out to them? Did they reach out to you?
All sorts, really. I mean, a lot of them pick themselves. We've been in touch. We've kind of been building a network over the last year and a half. So we could say we know a lot of the Nairobi design scene.
Right.
And fortunately, we've probably touched up on like 2%, 5% of it. There's so much more that we'd love to show, and there's so many other organizations that we'd like to get involved that aren't involved this year. I think this year we've probably got 40 or 50.
Right. Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's crazy. 40 or 50? Where do I get to pick? Like, where do I start with this? At the launch, of course.
Yeah, check out the website, nairobidesignweek.com. And now we've got the schedule, so you've got all the events throughout the city. We're doing workshops at the university. We're doing a movie premiere at Power 254 on the Thursday. So, yeah, really a variety of events, something for everyone.
And it kind of reminds me of Amsterdam Dance Event, because the events that are for Amsterdam Dance Event are in key, cool locations around Amsterdam. So it kind of feels like it's like a free opportunity to kind of just enjoy what Nairobi has to offer as well as design. And that's really cool, I think, because you're also spotting a light on, like, really cool venues that are based around Nairobi. How did you pick those as well? How did you go about those?
Well, we made a massive shortlist and then kind of worked our way through them, approached different people. You meet people through your networks as well. And like you said, actually, a lot of the events we're doing, we want to do for free. So we're really aiming to open it up, make it available to anyone. So you can just walk in off the street.
That's so dope. So it's open to everyone. It's like,
a lot of them,
people think that Nairobi Design Week would be something for like the bourgeois crowd or anything like that.
Exactly.
Do you get any kind of, like, who is your target audience? Like, how can, I don't know, guys who are watching from Kibera or who are watching from, I don't know, anywhere else, like, how can they relate to your brand and to your designs, really?
Yeah, I think I'll let Zippo take that one.
Thank you, Marta. So, like Marta said, our jewelry is for everyday people. So like Marta said, our jewelry is for everyday people, but that said, when you think about Kibera people, you've got to think a bit about Maslow hierarchy of needs. What they're looking for perhaps is not jewelry, it's a job. So that's why the social impact of what we do comes in.
Right.
We work a lot with Kibera artists. In time as we grow, we'll have marketers coming from there. And then once they feel, well, now we want to wear your jewelry, I guess that's where strategic planning comes in, and we do a bit of design thinking, because who's to say they would want to wear a piece like this? Maybe it's just different. So we'll see where things go, and then we'll just have to replan.
That's very magical. I think that's very awesome, because not only are you building bridges within the business world, but you're also building bridges within communities. You're showing and you're providing an example by showing that anyone from any background can come together and create a magical, beautiful piece of jewelry and make a profit out of it, you know? So that's really incredible. DJ Echoes, how are you doing? Are you still with us?
I'm still with you. I'm good.
Yes, very good. So let me ask you, as a creative yourself, what do you think of, you know, this brand and Nairobi Design Week? How do you think it will help, or do you think it will help, you know, East African and Kenyan art and entertainment?
You know, they bring a new culture, and I'm feeling the vibe because they're embracing the culture as we have.
Exactly.
It's a good thing that we can sell to the outside world like our own, you know?
Yeah.
It's not always about Masai wearings and all that. It's about the Ankara, the way you go deep.
Yes.
It's about all your style, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling.
That's great. That's beautifully put. Yes, exactly.
We got swag.
Yes. Hello. So where can our good people find you online? Where can we reach out to you? Who do we contact?
Yeah, so you can find us online on our website. So we've launched our online store, and we're really trying to promote Kenyan online shopping as well, and we're trying to see the best ways to do that. But yeah, if you go on the website, you can just click on the shop and you can just start shopping. We have free delivery in Nairobi, completely free. We have M-Pesa, we have pay on delivery. So we're trying to make it as easy as possible.
Yeah, basically. That's awesome. How much is your price range?
Our price range is very reasonable. So for example, ranging from my earrings, $850.
Okay. And the necklaces?
The necklaces range, this goes for around $2,000, $250.
Right.
The bracelets go for less, around $1,800. The rings go for about $1,500.
These rings are very, very popular. Sure, all good people in this camera over here. Yes, they're so popular.
And we have bracelets to match and stuff. So we do have sets as well. And
oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it is quite reasonable. And if you do sign up online, you get 15% off.
Woohoo! I'm gonna sign up online. Yes.
Christmas, get in.
Exactly. Do you guys have Christmas discounts?
Sure, why not?
Yes, I just hooked it up for you guys. You better treat me. Show me some love. And about Nairobi Design Week, where can we find you online? Where can I get my tickets? Where can I get my programs? Where can I get everything?
Right, so obviously the website, then on Twitter, Instagram, NDW_Africa, obviously on Facebook as well, Nairobi Design Week. Tickets, I've got some in my pocket if you want.
Woohoo! Should we give some to our social media peoples?
Freshly picked up today, so
very dope.
I can hustle some after the show.
Hello, you guys. So maybe in our next segment, you can pick our social media winners, and then we'll shout them out in our next segment party calendar, because this is clearly a party. Okay, guys?
It will be on Saturday.
Yes, guys, that's going to be awesome. I'm so excited for this collaboration. Are you excited to see, and are you excited to see any other designers? Top designers, give me 3 or 2.
From me? Yeah. Anne McRae.
Of course.
Yeah, Anne McRae's amazing. We're working together on the Kilimani neighborhood market.
Awesome.
So that's going to be great. And excited to have Design Without Borders coming from Kampala. We've got people coming from all over the world, really. So,
oh my gosh, I'm so excited to go shopping. And you?
There's actually a man called Tom Grass that does amazing hammocks from Rwanda. All made by women from Mombasa, so that would be really, really interesting. I'm excited to see.
Oh my god, I was sold at hammocks. I need like 5 for my house. I need one on my balcony, my sitting room, my bedroom. Oh my god, hammocks.
Yeah. I'm a fan.
Cool.
So let's just recap this, because guys might think that Nairobi Design Week is just about fashion and jewelry. I mean, how wide are we talking when it comes to design?
The broadest sense. So actually we're trying to show what else there is to design beyond the things that people usually know, which is expensive furniture, fashion that you don't have access to. So we're showing graphics, we're showing how design is really solving social problems. So we've got 5 themes that we're basing Nairobi Design Week around. So we've got health and nutrition, education and IT, transport and infrastructure, and so on. So we're really trying to show, you know, we're working with the university, there's a big focus on education. I mean, one of the reasons I started NDW was really to help people get educated in design. First of all, to show that it's a credible profession, to show that you don't have to be a doctor or a lawyer to actually make something of yourself.
Definitely.
And actually, you know, try and convince the parents out here, the kids out here to do something creative. And that speaks volumes to our generation, to this generation. You know, you have so many people, like guys who work here at What's Good Live, you know, they don't want to be doctors, they don't want to be lawyers. I mean, I don't want to be a doctor, I don't want to be a lawyer, I want to be a presenter, okay? So, I mean, I think it speaks volumes, you know, and it's doing exactly what you're saying, which is showing people that you can be anything and you can do anything that you want as long as you have passion and heart in it. And you're a perfect example of that as well. I mean, come on.
And hard work.
And hard work, always hard work. And speaking of, what were you doing before? Because you said that you weren't a designer, you said that this wasn't your thing, so how did you get into that? What did you do before?
I mean, I've worked in development for 10 years. So I've been in East Africa over 7 years, working mainly on education projects, on WASH projects, on livelihood projects, on any kind of project that was in a village. So, yeah.
And yourself?
Well, I'm a public health researcher. Still, I'm still in the development world, but I'm tapping into my creative juices. I mean, there's more to everyone than just what you think you're about. So
that's awesome. You're doing 2 things at once, Hunty. Yes, ladies, we can do this. Don't let anybody get you down. Okay. That's awesome. Do you have any secret, I don't know, side gigs we should know about? Anything secret?
Yeah, you should catch me live, Daylight Festival. Festival. Yeah, I'll be live. Dropping some trap bass.
What days? Give us dates, tickets.
The Daylight Festival will be on 28th November. And Kala Festival will be on Jamhuri Day, which is 12th December.
Right.
So come through.
Dope. We'll be talking about that more up next as Party Calendar. But guys, thank you so much for coming through. Guys, make sure to check out Nairobi Design Week. Make sure to check out Kipato. And guys, follow Kipato, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter?
Yes.
Yeah. Nairobi Design Week, Facebook, Twitter, and
Instagram, YouTube, website, everything.
Awesome. Everything.
It's Kipato unbranded.
Kipato unbranded.
Yeah, don't follow Kipato.
Okay. You might find something else, get into like some politics. You're like, I'm just looking for jewelry.
I wasn't looking for pink condoms.
Right. Oh, hello.
Oh, speaking of those, I wanted to point out, you can get glow-in-the-dark condoms. I used to work for Durex. Durex don't do them, but you can get glow-in-the-dark condoms.
You guys hit up Durex on Twitter, ask for your pink condoms that glow in the dark because we know you want them. This is the pink edition. Kevin's coming back. Up next, we have Party Calendar. Thank you for joining us for Midnight Hump Show. Thank you so much for coming through, guys. Keep it locked. DJ Echoes is taking us through to the next one. This is Midnight Hump Show. Awesome.
Wagwan wazito, kwa wale mtambui already, make sure kwanza Monday 8 p.m. una tune in, Shento kama kawa. I go by the names of James Gishuru. So at What's Good Studios, aka What's Good Live, I'm a host, I'm a content creator, and na pia mimi ni producer. I host 3 shows, Shento Monday 8 p.m. Party come each and every Thursday, catch us at a party near you. Alafu on Wednesday, catch us from 10 p.m. Paka midnight on Party Calendar on the Midnight Hump Show. I help produce the show we host on Monday, Shento. To produce your show na mahomies wa kwangu. Alafu pia on Wednesday, I also help produce that pamoja pia na Party come on Thursday. Na pia new help post production, pre-pro na post production hivi. Tusaidiana kila kitu. Me too niko out here to get this money because I want that good life, you know, hard grind, hard life. So kauko hapo nje jo unadai to make this mula. Ebu Hala, 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 you wing.
I walk with the elephants. Rolling with elephants. Rolling with elephants. Rolling.
Oh, sawa. Bwana Gishuru.
Mr. Bong Bong.
Yeah.
So you guys,
legendary, yeah.
In that Hump show, my name is Shirley Hero. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, man, I'm Charles Slim Party Camp Squad. Unajua.
Kama kawa.
Hey, my name is BK. Brand Kiplangat. I see you have a new face.
We have a new face.
Face.
But he's disguising himself with sunglasses, a hat. Who you trying to hide from?
Okay.
Who you hiding from? Is your girl watching? Is your ex watching? Who you hiding from? Who you hiding from?
Okay, Nairobi is watching, the world is watching, Lubumbashi is watching, and it's DJ Spilulu.
What? Spilulu.
If you know the French.
Yeah, easy, man.
You're easy, you're doing good.
Wow, it's like it's a great thing, man. Like to be here in Nairobi, like it has been a dream, you know.
Oh my God!
To come and meet you guys, like come.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
You're too kind. You really are, because we're crazy in here.
Yeah, I see that.
So you're a DJ, and for our good viewers, where are you from?
I'm from Lubumbashi in the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Parlez-vous français?
Ouais, je parle français.
Hey, Chalo, you're floating, bonjour.
I know what you're trying to say. Yeah.
That's awesome. And how long are you here for? When did you land?
I landed today at 18:30, and I'm going on Friday at 11 p.m. I'm going to Jakarta. Yeah.
You should come through for our What's Good Up to Scratch parties.
For sure, man. We have a party every Friday.
Open
Friday.
On Friday, right here.
Yeah, I'll come and throw some deep Afro house.
Yes.
Yeah.
What you want?
To represent, we go out to represent Africa. You know how we do.
That's
yeah.
Why are you here?
I'm here for a show.
Which one?
At the Kenya Art Fair.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. And what time are you playing? What day are you playing? Where can we get you?
I'm playing at 21 hours.
Yeah.
That's
9. That's for guys who don't know military time.
Yeah.
Pick up a book.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
That's dope. Oh my God. Charlie Slim, do you have any parties before or after that? That's
about to pick
that's happening?
Yeah, man. Our man them Ronje. If you guys don't know Ronje, man, he's the sickest. Is it drama? Is drama? Yeah. Man, he's a sick guy and he's planning Nairobi Underground this weekend. If my man them keeps will pull up that poster. So it's 500 entry. Chico Dread is coming back and DJ Scarface from UK, DJ UV, Rachel Ray, DJ Raf Karaoke.
Dope.
Friday, November 13th.
Friday 13th.
Yeah, it's Friday the 13th, right? At Creative's Garage, man. So you guys come through, man. It's gonna be some chill vibes.
So with it says charges 500, you get a complimentary ticket.
Yeah.
Oh, complimentary drink.
Drink.
I thought that's a ticket.
Hey,
2 for 1. Hey.
Yeah, man.
That looks dope. Chico Dread.
Chico
yeah. What do I do know? Okay, as in the console are taking over Cubano.
Cubano, yeah. In Doni.
Oh. So we'll be there on Saturday. Make appearance.
Saturday 14th.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, man. How much is entry?
It's a free entry. It's a club. They are promoting a club.
It's free 99, just the way I like it. Are you going? Is it good? Can you vouch?
Myself, I think I might go for underground. It's been a while since Nisky. Yeah. I need some underground music and
Some underground vibes. Some underground Afro house.
And it's Friday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll be here. So man,
that's dope.
Most def, you have to
for
be
sure.
around.
You have to be here, guys. And if you want to join us for Up to Scratch, make sure to. This is all you have to do. This is it. I mean, do you guys want an open bar? Yes. Do you guys want free food? Yes. Do you guys want great DJs who come from abroad? Yes? Then all you have to do, and also shout out to MDQ who's coming in the building.
Check that poster. That was
MDQ is coming in the building. Swing with DJ Burn. So you know it's about to go crazy. And we have our in-house DJs, Waba, Young Jockey, Frankie, and obviously Kavira Baddest Ting. And it's gonna be dope, guys, up to scratch. If you wanna join, all you have to do is share our Facebook page with 5 of your friends. Get 5 of those same 5 friends, just get them to follow us on Twitter, and those same 5 friends, just get them to follow us on Instagram, and boom, you and your 5 friends have free tickets to Up to Scratch. It's that simple. I mean, I would do it.
Doesn't get any easier than that.
It doesn't get any easier than that.
If you want to hang out with the cool kids, I mean,
yeah, man, and remember,
Cool kids like BK.
yeah. And if you've been missing this, of course, remember you can get all the footage on our site. Just go to wglive.tv. See Wagwa, man. See that we don't just talk. We do things. We do things.
Exactly. If you're not convinced, are you coming?
I'm coming, definitely.
Yes.
Well, on a Sunday, we have this guy, Ali Kiber.
Koroga Festival. BK, you've been mentioning this a lot. Wagwan, who's playing, when, what's the charges?
See, the charges is 1,500 a ticket, advance ticket, then 2,000 at the gate. Kidum is coming through, Atemi,
Protege.
Protege and Andre will be on the desk. So, yeah, it's a plan for Sunday, you know, that chill Sunday.
1,500 advance, and how much at the gate? 2K.
2K, yeah.
So
it should be good. I've never been to a Koroga Festival.
Same here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. Plus, it's been a minute. I haven't seen Kidum perform in a while. So
even I'll keep. I don't know. Go check
Maybe
out.
there's a nice hangover plot in the sun. If it doesn't rain, oh my God, El Nino is coming. Sipping wine, that 4th Street. Know what I'm saying? That Viceroy.
Yeah, man.
Plug in.
I want to ask you about the video you just showed us, man. You know this guy has like a sick music video with. What's the name of the video again?
Apanawe.
Yeah.
Apanawe.
Yeah. You know, I'm an Afro house producer, but I started as a rapper before. You know, I used to rap in French.
Ooh, I love French rap. Oh my God.
So I was like, after producing for couple of tracks, like dope house track, I was like, let me try to rap with my boy Evo, and then we try to do something, and everybody's going not home right now. Apanawe.
And Apanawe relates with Swahili and also Sheng for Z. So how did you come about with Apanawe?
No, but I mean, like we speak Swahili too in Lubumbashi. We speak Swahili.
Nice.
In Kinshasa they speak Lingala. That's why, you know.
Sheng toka Makawa.
You guys, fact of the day.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
We speak Swahili. It's a little bit different, but I think there's some words that you can pick.
Yeah.
When I speak my Swahili, you can listen, you can understand what I'm trying to say.
So, what does Apanawe mean? I know, right?
Not you.
Not you.
Yeah.
Can you give us a couple bars, a couple lines, and take
Wait. Okay.
The beat is so
do I have to follow that beat? Wait.
Do you need something? What do you need? What do you need?
Wait. Apanawe. Saine ya twende tukatubuna kumisa ivo lako bache ubache baseme bobola ye kinkoni pa kachikache kichwa shiki bien.
Yeah, man. If you're not watching the Midnight Hump show, Apanawe.
Hashtag Apanawe.
Yeah.
That is so dope. Oh my God.
We're trying. Representing Africa, representing Yeah, Lushwani plan. You know plan. Plan. When you go to Lubumbashi, just look for a guy and then ask him, Onyonyeshe ko plan.
Show me the plan.
Yeah, show me the plan. Yeah.
What's the plan?
What's the plan?
Yeah. That is so dope. We need to come. I think we need to go.
Yeah, for sure. I have to invite you guys to Lubumbashi.
What's good there? What's good in Lubumba?
In Lubumbashi. In Lushi. Lushi.
What's the one thing that you can vouch for?
There's Karindula. You know where Karindula plays is these guys that play with like traditional banjo, and then where they play, you find lutuku. Do you know lutuku?
I don't know lutuku, but
man, that's some traditional sick stuff. Like no, that's not instrument.
Sound.
That's
lutuku.
Yeah, If
I'm like, damn.
that's some underground shit. I'm telling you.
What
and
is it?
You get. Yeah, it's like what can I say? It's like Johnny Walker or something, but some
or like
local
Konyagi.
Like Blue Moon.
Yes.
Like Blue Moon or something.
Yes, Lutuku. You find Lutuku and then you find some hot chicks around.
Can you vouch for
Lutuku and hot chicks.
Can you vouch for good-looking people?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going.
Yes.
It's happening.
That's a plan. That's a
We're going.
Yeah.
party on the party calendar.
From Kenya to the world.
Yeah.
Next stop.
Yeah.
Lubumbashi. Thank you.
No.
Yo.
Okay, you have to say it. Lubumbashi.
Lubumbashi.
That's what's up.
Lubumbashi.
Yeah,
Lubumbashi.
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 Yeah.
Lubumbashi.
Love
Lubumbashi.
it. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
That's so dope. Oh my God,
Dope,
that's
dope.
awesome.
Yeah.
And also, obviously, guys, don't forget Nairobi Design Week is coming up. Launches this Saturday at Village Market. Get your stickers, get involved, get designed. Are you excited?
I want that
I'm
sticker.
dope. Oh, you can't have it. It's mine. But that was emotional
Anyway, man,
for a second. You look like you're about to cry.
We're gonna be covering Nairobi Design with good people. So remember, man, if you see these faces, if you see these T-shirts, come holla, man. We're the good people. We love
Yeah.
them good vibes, you know.
Say what's up. And if you can't make it, then don't forget to stream it the same way you're streaming it right now. Follow us on Instagram, WGLive.tv, Facebook, What's Good Live, and Twitter, What's Good _live. And don't forget to check out our website where we have articles, like racks on racks on racks of articles. Like, you know, it's just insane, guys. And also, my ADE review is out. Go check it out. See what Amsterdam has to offer. It has all to do with the red light district and coffee shops and blah, blah, blah. Pictures included. So check it out. It's a good article. So, guys, thank you so much for joining us for Party Calendar. We'll see you this Friday.
Yeah, on Friday, yeah.
Up to scratch. We'll see you this Friday. We'll see you this Friday.
Yeah.
We'll see you this Friday.
Yeah, man. See me anytime.
You guys, these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 good reasons why you need to come to Up to Scratch, and 5 friends you need to share our pages with. So those are 5 reasons, 5 pages, and free booze.
And by the way, if there's some people that wanna listen to
where can they find
you? Yes.
Yeah, they can find me on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitter. It's just DJ Spilulu, SPILULU.
DJ Spilulu.
Yeah, simple as that.
Check it out.
Yeah. All right.
DJ Spilulu. Follow him. It's free.
And then you can listen to some tracks, and then you know what's coming on Friday.
Exactly. Definitely. You guys, keep it locked. This is the Midnight Hump Show.
Love
Up
you,
next,
Nairobi.
we've got
Love you, world. Love you.
This guy, such good vibes. Such good vibes. I think, Up next, trivia. This is the Midnight Hump Show. Keep it locked.
Yeah.
That's so dope.
Sure.
Yes.
Hey, Tom.
Hapo zamani niliuliza aje, nitafika pale nimwone nani? Oh, I'm a doer. There's nothing to it, live your life and be happy, 'cause you could be happy, go ahead and just be. Oh, I'm a doer. Nicky Phil, he'll quick when you're ready. Y'all got my bags with me, and I'm ready to go. Take a look in the mirror and say these words to me. I'm a doer, I don't wanna do. Ooh, in my eyes. I'm a superstar. I'm a doer, I don't wanna do. Ooh, in my eyes. I'm a superstar. Say there's nothing you could do to hold me back, because I'm a doer. I'm a doer. Nakihala siku ni baraka kweli, don't take it for granted. It's all God's blessing. I'm a doer. I'm a doer. Nicky Phil, he'll pick when you're ready. Y'all got my bags with me, and I'm ready to go. Take a look in the mirror and say these words to me. I'm a doer, I don't wanna do. Ooh, in my eyes. I'm a
She said Guinea.
Man, she's
Octopizo.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Oh my God, he sounded just like him. I was like, oh my God, is that Jeff or Octo?
Get out of here.
Like, not all black people look alike, but damn, they sound alike.
Oh, you went there.
Yeah, I did.
Kevin Service at your service.
You're still wearing pink.
Shiro.
I'm
the
in
hero.
black.
And you had a chance for a wardrobe change, and you still
did.
chose not to.
I'm that guy.
In pink.
Kevin Echo. By the way, you guys didn't even realize it's 11/11 today. That's a date.
Oh my
Two
God.
11s, two
Oh my
Kevins.
God. Yesterday I had a dream that I was going to say the time is 11:11 on the 11th of the 11th, and then you just said that.
Bang, bang.
You know what that means?
Oh my
You're
God.
Shiro.
That's why you're wearing pink.
Yeah.
I'm Kevin.
Kevin, what just happened here? Whatever. Hey, I convinced freaking Adrian to come back and rap out with us. Specifically because we want to talk about why Durex doesn't have glow-in-the-dark condoms.
Sure.
Adrian,
Why
please
not?
explain.
I can't give you a reason. Maybe they're just not the right product, you know? Have you ever used one? No, you didn't even know they
Let's
existed.
ask Shiro.
Have I ever used a condom? Yes.
A glow-in-the-dark.
No, but how do they work? Do you like click something and it's
No,
like,
it's just
It just
it's
glows?
impregnated into the
it's
into the
impregnated. That's
into the
ironic.
material. It's
That's ironic.
Jeff,
That's really ironic.
It's-
That's so ironic. That's so
It's part of the material.
Right.
Part of the
But
rub.
why would somebody want a glow-in-the-dark condom, though?
So you
Just in
can
case
see where you
can't
go.
see. Exactly.
Is it like a Skywalker moment up in his
Shine the light.
You know,
Vroom, vroom.
get out your
Sword
lightsaber.
fights, no.
Luke.
Adrian.
Who's the Jedi?
Are there any designer condoms?
Luke,
Nairobi
There
Design
are.
Week?
your
Not
phone.
Nairobi Design Week, but you can get designer condoms. NYC, Yves Bahar, really famous designer, created a series of NYC condoms. They're actually like limited edition. When I went to New York a few years ago, I managed to get some. They're still in the cupboard. They're never getting used.
So you have condoms that you will
They're
never
never
use.
I have condoms that are out of date. Condoms that are never been used.
Ladies, watch out. Alien's about to trap you.
No, what about the? As soon as you said they're never being used, Shiro's eyes lit up like that. Sounds like a challenge.
I've got a vibrator that's never been used as well.
Why do you have a vibrator?
That was samples from work,
Freaking love
you
and
know,
lust
from
happening
past
We
right
need to
now.
get you on for Love and Lust.
Yes,
You know,
Right?
all
We
of a
need to
sudden,
get you for Love and
I'm
Lust.
wondering what he has on his coffee table. You know, you're getting this, never
Paperweight,
used this,
paperweight.
never used that. It's all over the place.
freaking Adrian.
Got a tissue box, a Bible. Isn't that what's in everyone's
That
bedside
was
table?
different, Shiro.
I know, just a lot of movies.
Hey, let's wrap this
Wrong
thing out.
crowd.
Is it time for center camera? I know I always do this.
Is it time for
Is it
center
time?
camera?
Is it time? Let's just look over there, Adrian.
11,
So-
11, 11, 11.
Nairobi Design Week. Don't miss it. I'm sure you already said the ticket prices and all that.
3K for Saturday. A lot of the events are free. We're having a bunch of free events as well, but I'd encourage you to get partying on Saturday.
That's what's up, man. Kenyans like free.
We've got
Yeah.
Saint Evo the Myth, Kwame Live.
Freaking Saint Evo. Shout out to that homie.
He's awesome.
He's doing a
Great
lot
guy.
of things.
Yeah.
Midnight Hump Show, episode
But so is
48.
Nairobi Design Week.
It's been
48.
a pleasure. Shout out to Caroline. Shout out to Zippo. Shout out to Marta. Shout out to Zawadi. Some great guests, man.
Shout out to the person who hooked up this pink out. Shout out to you.
Matching.
At the end, it's really about 4th Street, man. Check it out, man. Being
Yes,
a style
guys.
icon. Please.
4th
Shiro.
Street, East Africa is looking for their style icon. Kevin tried, failed miserably, but he's still wearing the shirt just in case they call him back. But guys, make sure to follow. Did I hit home?
Yes, you did.
I'm
and it's a
sorry.
home run.
I'm sorry. But guys, follow 4th Street online, 4th Street East Africa, 4th Street Kenya, 4th Street, 4th Street, 4th Street. It's a delicious wine. It really is. I like it. I don't like sweet wine, but I like 4th Street.
And of course, shout out to Kevin Echo.
Shout out to Kevin. Where can we find you online, boy?
Okay, you can find
In the mic.
You can find me online on Facebook. My name is Kevin Echo Key, Keecyn, and then ECHOE, or DJ Echo, trapped in Nairobi. You can find me on Instagram as Echo Kevin. Yeah, that's that.
That boy is everywhere.
He's everywhere.
I'm saying.
He's everywhere like Kevin's pink shirt and my eyes are bleeding. I saw it from the other side. Like, it doesn't look that pink, but guys, this shirt, would you pull this off this pink? Would you do that?
Midnight Hump Show, episode 48. Thank you so much for watching. Shout out to Adrian.
Yes.
Cheers, guys.
Bless our fam.
Nairobi Design Week. Go, 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 go,
NDW 2015.
Yes.
Cheers, guys.
Oh my
Sure.
gosh, Shiro.
You're wearing pink. I know. I mean.
That was
your
a setup.
fault. That's your fault.
It's not a fault. I
You
did this
looked
on
in the
purpose.
But they did match.